work by Rachel Venus. Rachel's presentation, and I'm abbreviating the title, it's really provocative. We're changing the lines and we're taking an interesting look at melody and harmony. Did I get that somewhere in the notes here, Rachel? All right. Good to have you.
As Andy said, my presentation is Changing Lines, a look at melody and harmony throughout history. And basically, I am doing a capstone recital this year for my music. And I did research on each of the pieces that I'm playing, and I learned that the way melody and harmony have been handled over the years has changed. And that's what I'm going to present. Melody and harmony are the two most important elements in music. Melody is the voice that allows a piece of music to make a statement, and it sticks in our minds long after the music is over. The harmony supports the melody by giving it a layered richness. These elements give music life and personality. Although the two elements have always been important, as I've said, the way that they are handled has changed over the years. And as they change, many people were frightened and disheartened by the changes because they disturb safe and familiar traditions. On the whole, however, I feel that the changes in handling melody and harmony have been positive because they gave melody freedom and harmony complexity. The first two pieces that I'm going to look at are Prelude and Fugue No. 2 in C minor by J.S. Bach. It's a prelude-fugue pair from the Baroque period, and they were published in the first volume of Bach's Well-Tempered Clavier in 1722. The pieces are fully rounded compositions that were composed for teaching purposes, because Bach did not believe in using isolated musical examples to teach technique and composition. The prelude is a figuration prelude, which means that it elaborates on a specific figured bass, and through the use of variation and inversions. The melody is a series of arpeggiations, which means it's a type of figure that outlines harmonic sounds, but the motive used to compose out each harmony incorporates numerous neighboring tones, which are tones that create dissonance against the harmony. And I need to turn the sound up. At the exact same time. And I'll play it again to in binary form, which means that it has a two-part structure. Like the prelude, the melody and the harmony are also linear, which means that you'll hear them at the same time. Now, the nature of the fugue is that it has a subject or a theme that appears, that will start the piece and then reappear in different voices, the alto, the tenor, the soprano, as the piece goes on. Here's the theme, and I think it's on the tenor right now. In addition to the theme, you'll hear several moments where it sounds like the theme is coming in, but it will shift somewhere else. These are what they call fake entries. It's the composer's way of breaking you in if you're going to hear The next piece that we're going to look at is Sonata Opus 49, number 1 in G minor by Wolfgang von Beethoven. It's a classical piece that was written in 1797, not long after Beethoven was sent to Vienna to further his musical education for a second time. It was composed with amateur musicians in mind, and it is titled Light Sonata, or Light Sonata. And it is actually one of Beethoven's easier pieces. The melody of this piece sounds like it's being sung. It's very lyrical. And it behaves just like the human voice. So as the melody goes up, it sounds kind of strained, like they're reaching for the note. And when it goes down, it sounds easy and it flows. Sonata has 2 movements. Typically, sonatas will have, at this time, would have 3, but Beethoven chose to do 2 instead. And the second movement of the piece, it's similar to the first movement as far as style and pattern, but the sound is different. You heard a little bit of it right here. Whereas the first movement sounded kind of sad, this sounds bright, kind of dance-like. There are a couple of different reasons for the bright sound. One is that where the first movement was in G minor entirely, the second movement starts out in G major. So here's the G minor chord, and there's the G major chord. And once again, the G major chord will have a brighter sound because it's a major. The third piece is Intermezzo, Opus 118, number 2 in A major by Johannes Brahms. It's a romantic piece that was composed in 1892 and was published in 1893 in a suite of 6 pieces. It is a deeply intimate piece that is reminiscent of a German Lied or art song and is one of Brahms' most melodious piano works. The piece will open with a beautiful treble melody that is accompanied by gentle vocal chords. The melody contains 6 and 7 intervals that, although there are large jumps, sound clear and actually very beautiful. Unlike the Bach piece, that was kind of straightforward, there's a lot of push and pull with this piece. This piece is also prolonged. Normally, pieces will cadence within a couple of measures. In this case, the melody is developed for 2 pages until finally here it ends on a beautiful. It's a very lovely piece. It's one of my favorites. Pieces that the final piece that we're going to look at is the first arabesque in E major by Claude Debussy. And it is a 20th century piece that was composed between 1888 and 1891 and is part of the suite Gluck's Arabesques. At the time, the arabesque was a relatively new musical genre that combined the decorative nature of Middle Eastern art with musical techniques such as harmony, melody, and ornamentation. Now, in this case, the melody and harmony are not linear at all. In fact, they are in opposition to each other. Because the melody is in 3 and the harmony is in 2. The harmony is a series of arpeggios that move in a rising and falling motion, which means they go up and back down. And they decorate the melody and get to instead, harmony away from the melody, play it by itself, and it'll sound just as beautiful and independent as if it actually were melody. So the two the melody and the harmony can be completely separated from each other and can stand on their own. In conclusion, over the course of music history, melody and harmony have become increasingly free and complex. Although some liberties could be taken with the music of Bach, his pieces were linear, counterpoint heavy, and straightforward on the whole, whereas Brahms' pieces had melodies that ebbed and flowed with emotion. Beethoven's harmonies, while they were brilliant, were straightforward and were designed to serve the melody, while Debussy's harmony gave the music color without serving a melody. This melodic freedom and harmonic complexity gave the music a new dimension of emotional color that it wouldn't have had otherwise, and paves the way for future experimentation. And as a shameless plug, if you are interested in hearing these pieces in their entirety, come to my capstone recital in Vivian Auditorium on April 30th at 7 p.m.
Question for Rachel.
So I really enjoyed how you sort of took us through time-wise on the development of the relationship between melody and harmony. What was, you ended at Debussy, which is right around the time of the Impressionists. What was the next step, just briefly?
Around that time, they were really starting to experiment with sounds and dissonance in particular. Schoenberg was starting to write music around that time. His music experiments a lot with dissonance and not necessarily following the harmonic traditions of certain harmony will sound beautiful. It's more experimenting with what sounds can I make. And a lot of the 20th century music, and I like some 20th century music, but I don't really like a lot of it. It's more experiments with the different sounds that they can make.